Hey, good morning, and thank you for joining Uncle Mike here at Teach Talk Trade. Let's take a look at Dow Directions, a technical analysis of the Dow. Well, I still have the Gann fan in. You can see we closed right at the 10-day moving average, and now we're below the 20-day moving average. Let me blow this up for you. So you can see what happening. We're going sideways. We're right at the moving averages. There is support on this lower Gann fan line, and we are right in the middle of the 50 and the 61.8 retracement levels. Now, that being said, one would think that we would have some support here for a little bounce. If not, and we move down, we'll be under the moving averages, and then I see prices heading lower. Let's take a look at I like our trend line analysis. And let's go shorter term. Let's take a look. It broke, like I mentioned yesterday, the trend line at 86.68 6 days ago, which was a bullish sign. And the downtrend line has an ending point at 84.53. So if we lose 200-300 points here, we're going to be getting close to that downtrending line. And then there's a breakout and a trend line above, and that trend line currently has an ending point of 97.54, which we're 1,000 points away. But that will provide some upside resistance. Let's take a look at Bollinger Bands for yesterday. The Dow closed above the upper band by 42.6%. Now, again, one would think that obviously it's going to possibly come back. One caveat, though, is the Bollinger Bands are 37% narrower than normal. It doesn't suggest anything conclusive about the future volatility or price movement, but it is narrowing, and that's what you've got to take a look at, and there should be at some point there'll be a breakout to either side. Now we'll take a look at some of the momentum indicators, and it's just the speed of change, speed of prices over time, and we'll go over a couple. The stochastics, remember it's over 80 under 20 are the trigger levels, and the stochastic right now is 50.27 is one. The STO RSI I have on my chart is 39.18, so it's a little bit lower. And that's a combination of the stochastics and the RSI. And here I have the RSI individually, and again the parameters are 70 and 30, and it's trading at 50.84, so right in the middle. The CCI, which shows overbought and oversold, the current value is 16, and it's not a topping or a bottom area. It's kind of stuck right in the middle. And but we did have a sell signal one period ago, right before we had the big drop. And then we have the MACD. It gives a signal when it crosses its 9-period signal line, and the last time we had any signal, and that was 5 days ago, which was a buy. And again, you can see that was when the prices were a little bit lower, and we had that little uptrend. Okay, let's take a look at a couple different. Yeah, that's neutral. Okay, let's go to our favorite Chandé chart checkup. Overall bias is still downward. Prices are still ranging, which is very easy to see. Our projected upper bound, though, is 96.32. The projected lower bound is 78.81. So those are, I know, outer edges, but those are bounds that we really need to take have in our sights just in case we hit those areas. Now let me move the chart. I know it's kind of hard to see squishing it in, but there's the movement we've had, the moving averages. You can see now this is a 200-day moving average, is now coming close to 10,500. Fairly soon here we'll be coming close to that moving average, maybe another half a year or so if we kind of stay in a range. You can see this momentum down was this area in prices, and now we have the consolidation. It's going to move down very, very slowly. Well, that's it for the Dow directions for today. I look forward to seeing you Sunday night or Monday morning. We'll take a look at Friday's close. Have a wonderful day and have a great and restful weekend.